Inside your head is an incredible universe called the brain. Even though it is small, the brain controls everything you do, thinking, moving, remembering, and feeling emotions. Billions of tiny cells called neurons send messages throughout the body, allowing you to learn, react, and experience the world around you. The brain truly is the amazing control center of the human body. The cerebrum is the largest and most important part of the brain. It controls thinking, learning, memory, and voluntary movements. The cerebrum is divided into two halves called hemispheres, which work together to help us solve problems, understand language, and use our creativity. Neurons are special cells in the brain and nervous system that act like messengers. Their main job is to send and receive information throughout the body. The human brain contains billions of neurons, and they work together to help the brain control everything we do. Link how neurons work. Neurons communicate by sending electrical and chemical signals. These signals travel very quickly from one neuron to another. When a neuron sends a signal, it passes the message through a tiny gap to the next neuron. This connection is called a synapse. The cerebellum is a small part of the brain located at the back of the head. It controls balance, coordination, and smooth body movements. Because of the cerebellum, we can walk, run, and perform many activities without losing balance. The brainstem is the part of the brain that connects the brain to the spinal cord. It is located at the base of the brain, just below the cerebrum and in front of the cerebellum. The brainstem plays a very important role in keeping the body alive. Red heart controls automatic functions. The brainstem controls many automatic actions that happen without us thinking about them, such as breathing, heartbeat, digestion, blood pressure. These functions are essential for survival. Senses. The brain's window. Our senses are like windows that help the brain understand the world around us. The 5 main senses are sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. These senses collect information from our surroundings and send it to the brain for processing. Eyesight. The eyes help us see light, colors, shapes, and movement. The information from the eyes travels to the brain, which helps us understand what we are looking at. Ear hearing. The ears detect sounds such as voices, music, and noise. These sound signals are sent to the brain, which allows us to recognize and understand them. Nose smell. The nose detects different smells in the air. The brain then identifies these smells, such as flowers, food, or smoke. Taste. The tongue helps us taste flavors like sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. The brain interprets these signals so we can enjoy different foods. Paper touch. The skin helps us feel temperature, pressure, and texture. It tells the brain if something is hot, cold, soft, or rough. Memory is the brain's ability to store, keep, and recall information. It helps us remember things we learn, experience, and practice. Because of memory, we can remember names, facts, places, and special moments. Books. How memory works. When we see, hear, or learn something new, the brain records the information. Neurons in the brain form connections, and these connections help store the information. Later, when we need that information, the brain retrieves it from memory. Puzzle piece. Types of memory. There are different types of memory. Short-term memory holds information for a short time, like remembering a phone number for a few seconds. Long-term memory stores information for a long time, such as memories from childhood or things we study in school. Brain-boosting foods are foods that help keep the brain healthy, active, and strong. The brain needs the right nutrients to work properly, help us think clearly, remember information, and stay focused. Peanuts, nuts, and seeds. Foods like almonds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds contain healthy fats and vitamins that support brain health and improve memory. Fish. Fish such as salmon and tuna are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for brain development and learning. Strawberry. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits like berries, oranges, and bananas, and vegetables like spinach and broccoli, contain vitamins and antioxidants that help protect brain cells. Eggs. Eggs contain nutrients that support memory and concentration. The human brain is one of the most amazing and complex organs in the body. Scientists are still discovering new things about how it works. Here are some mind-blowing facts about the brain. High voltage. The brain is very powerful. Your brain contains about 86 billion neurons. These neurons send messages to each other very quickly, helping you think, move, and feel. Light bulb. The brain uses a lot of energy. Even though the brain is only about 2% of the body's weight, it uses about 20% of the body's energy to work properly. Rocket. Messages travel extremely fast. Signals in the brain can travel up to about 400 km/h through neurons. This allows the body to react very quickly. Crescent moon. The brain works while you sleep. Your brain is active even when you are sleeping. During sleep, it processes information, strengthens memories, and helps the body recover. Puzzle piece. The brain keeps learning. The brain has the ability to learn and adapt throughout life. Every time you learn something new, your brain forms new connections between neurons.